Okay, creatures, we have a person on our mind. They're definitely on their mind. We have the King and Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. These are two people who, when you're together, it is nothing but mutual adoration and love. It is everything. It is imagining a future together. It is feeling fulfillment. It is feeling joy. It's feeling happiness. It's unconditionality. This could be someone that you've been friends with for quite some time. This could be something that you have a past with. I'm getting a history. It's a history or like a future. I can't explain it, but it's a longevity somewhere in somewhere in the sands of time. My eye itches so bad. Okay. But then we have all of this, right? All of this complication, all of this doubt, repetitiveness, cycling around choices, right? We have the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles that came out in between basically charging forward towards someone or kind of cutting your losses and going the other way. We have a Tower. We have uneven ground. We have sometimes there's a lot of communication. Sometimes it's like they run away or you run away. For this reading, I feel like a lot of you are going to resonate where it's their energy, but this could be your energy as well. It could be both of your energy. It's what I said in part one that keeps playing in my head is you could devastate me. Like, you can absolutely ruin me when it comes to like emotions and when it comes to their heart, right? You're so concerned that the way that you could absolutely break each other's hearts is the scariest part of this connection, because how much joy and love you bring to the table. We have the Magician now. Oh wow, they're right next to me. In part one, there were 5 turkey vultures flying, circling ahead of me across the way, but now they're literally right next to me. So that might resonate for someone. You have the Magician. There's something about when the two of you are together, you feel like you can conquer the world. And right as I said it, the Ace of Wands came out, right? It's like, this is almost like the wand that this Magician is holding. I feel like you're two very, very, very spiritual people, two very powerful people. I feel like I need more cards is what I feel like. I find it very interesting because what I'm getting is it feels like you guys have this connection, this beautiful opportunity right at the palm of your hands, but like neither of you know exactly what to do with it. It feels almost too powerful to hold. It feels too strong to like put a label on it. It feels like an energy that like it's like this wand, or this relationship is this wand, right? And it feels like, and you guys are these magicians, it feels like the wand is almost too hot to touch it. It's almost too powerful for a human to hold. It's like if you touch it, you might get burned, or I feel like if you touch it, you will get burned. But is that burn, not burn like brokenhearted, but burn like because it's so strong and powerful? And it's like, do we have what it takes to fall into this? Because I feel like this is something that is going to be like, it would be a whirlwind between the two of you. And it's something that I think inner peace is something that you both really strive for. I think you're two people who have done a lot of healing, a lot of growing, a lot of slowing down, a lot of stopping to smell the roses. But when you're around each other, right, it doesn't feel toxic. What feels toxic is the patterns that you guys have. One will just land. I wish my camera was doing this guy justice because he is fucking huge. Like, look at the size of him next to that chimney. That's a turkey vulture, I believe. Yes, that is absolutely a vulture. He's so cute. I want you to see him fly away. Listen, you might be thinking this is me getting distracted. These are signs from the universe, right? Anyway, I feel like you're two people who have been working really hard and kind of striving to be in a more peaceful place and get a lot of healing done in your life. Doesn't matter what I do. I cannot get rid of that fucking schmear. Anyway, you guys worked really hard to get to this more peaceful place, with this place of healing within yourselves, this place of kind of self-love and appreciation and kind of stopping and smelling the roses. And then when you're around each other, it really sparks this fire. Now, a lot of times in a toxic relationship, fire will mean toxicity. Too much passion or too much excitement or too much of that thrill could indicate something unhealthy. But in this connection, he just took off. I'm sorry. And sometimes it can indicate, a certain level of toxicity, right? Sometimes excitement and fire can be mistaken for passion. But I think in this connection, that fire is something that is indicating a true match between you and this person. But it's terrifying because a lot of times when you get that feeling, that familiar feeling of excitement, that familiar feeling of being close to someone, that familiar feeling of being really attracted to someone or really drawn to them magnetically, right? A lot of times that does indicate something maybe unhealthy or something, you know, a familiar feeling from the past, something a little lower vibrational. But it can be mistaken because in this connection, I feel like this is because you guys truly do see each other on a spiritual level. You guys truly match on an emotional level. And it can be scary. It can be scary for one or both of you to match with someone so well that every time you're with them, you're absolutely enamored. It feels like nobody else is in the room. You're drawn to them magnetically. Their eyes are always following yours. Your eyes are always following each other. And sometimes it's hard to kind of discern between the difference because it gives you a similar feeling. True passion and like toxic love can feel the same, right? And it's very difficult to kind of decipher the difference, okay? I feel like there are a lot of emotions here that have never been revealed, and I feel like there's something where you both are just trying really hard. Excuse me, I'm so stuffy. You're both trying really hard to conceal it, and you guys have been concealing it for so long that's what kind of fuels that fire, and it makes it stronger, right? And sometimes, like I said, when something feels too fiery or too hot, sometimes you feel safer staying away from it. Like, bitch, I don't want to. No. I put a t-shirt over my phone to cover the glare. I don't want to get burned, bitch. I guess I'm watching this vulture. He is huge. I feel like you guys do slowly kind of reveal it to each other, and it's been such a slow, long process, but I don't feel like there's been anything with a lot of significance when it comes to really revealing how you feel about one another. And that is kind of making it harder to handle, because when you do see each other, when you are around each other, when you do speak to each other, when you do think about each other, it's so intense because it's been so subdued, it's been so stuffed down that and again, that's what can make it feel, it can make it feel bad, it can make it feel scary, right? Like, every time I see you, why am I so addicted to your energy? Why am I so drawn to you? Why is it like there's not anyone else around? Why it's like you're just being pulled and dragged by your fucking like your hearts, your souls are just being pulled towards each other, and sometimes it can be terrifying, okay? And it's like, okay, back up. and sometimes I feel like there's such a strong energy here between, and this wand, I feel like one particular wand is being referenced, and this wand is the connection, is the fire between you. This wand keeps showing up. See how this one looks different than the rest? And it's this wand and this wand and this wand, right? I just feel like it's you're both very protective of this connection, but when you're around each other, you're both very protective of yourselves. It's a really interesting dynamic, okay? And I feel like this is giving you two, it's giving me a couple things. It's giving me when you guys are like around other people, right? It's like no one can kind of break past this barrier that the two of you have, or this, no one can kind of compare it to this connection that the two of you have. And you're both very defensive of it, or you might have people trying to get into the situation, like kind of, I can't think of what I'm trying to say, just interfere, right? But it's also giving me, okay, this is really intense. I'm not sure what to do with it. It's giving a lot, okay? Just very defensive energy. You're both very on the defense with one another. Whatever this energy you guys are both in, it is killing you. I think you're both really, really missing each other's energy. I think you're both missing where you used to be with one another. Just missing each other. I do feel like whoever this person is, they are planning on coming in and just giving a little bit more. So if you start hearing from this person a little bit more, don't punish them for being away. Just be like, just match their efforts, okay? Not energy, efforts. We don't match energy, we match efforts. Match this person's effort, because I feel like they do truly miss you and they do truly miss this connection. You just scared the fucking shit out of them. Bye.